Shalom Akim. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Hot Rikar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught me the truth, and peace and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. I'm your brother Yaas from the GMS Louisiana Saints camp, back with another lesson, man. Okay, on this radio frequency identification chip. All right, we're going to go into it because Esau, he's pushing it on a large scale, man. And he got all of these passport bracelet or Maxine bracelets going around, all right, which is going to lead to this RFID chip, the radio frequency identification chip. So I'm just going to touch on that briefly and hope this is edifying, exhorting, and straight to the point. Revelation 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, man. All right. And who has power to give image to the first beast? America. Okay. All right. They're the revitalization of Rome. You see. Okay. And they are bringing the old ancient Rome system back through America. Okay. All right. And that radio frequency identification chip is going to be that image that they're going to push on all of the world. All right. That's just going to be a sign saying that mark saying that you down with the system. You down with the ways of America. Okay. And if you take that, you're going to be killed. All right. Verse 16. And he calls it all. Who is he? Talking about Esau, Edom. All right. That red devil, the deceiver. Both small and great. So whether you're significant in this society or you're insignificant, whether you're rich, whether you got money, or whether you poor, okay, free and bond. So whether you free out here roaming around or whether you in jail, man. All right, to receive a mark in their forehead, in their right hand, or in their foreheads. All right, and let's look up some of these words, man. All right, because these words are very important, man. All right, and let's go into this word. He calls it.
Strong's G 4160. Poyeo.
Poyeo. All right, so it says he causes to make. All right, produce, construct, form, fashion, to be the author of, to make ready, to prepare, to produce, bear, to make a thing out of something, declare, to lead him out, cause one to. Basically, he's going to force you, okay? He's going to force you or try to force you to take this chip, man. All right? And if you don't, he's going to kill you. All right? All right, let's look up that word mark. Let's see what this says. Charagma.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Charagma. All right, and it says a stamp, a imprint, and that's what they want to do. They want to imprint you with that radio frequency identification chip, and it's just as small as a rice grain. And they want to put that inside you so they can track you and watch you at any time. All right. Of the mark stamp on the forehead are the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. So this basically saying you follow Satan. All right. The physical counterpart of Satan is who? Esau, Edom. The mark branded upon horses. Yeah, they brand marks upon horses, symbolizing that horse belonged to that owner, that particular owner. So they put their brand on them. All right. Thing carved, sculpture, graven, work of idolatrous images. All right, because you signifying that you serving another God besides Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, and that's a number one offense, man. You should not serve no other gods but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's number one. All right. Let's look at the strong definition. It says, i.e., stamp as a badge of servitude. Yeah, you're going to be committing your life to this devil saying that you're going to serve him forever. All right, you're going to be his eternal slave, basically, if you take that mark. All right, graven, marked. Okay, so that's what the mark means, man. All right, let's look at that word, the root word for mark. We're going to get into that too. Go into that word again. Let's go to root word. All right.
Strong's G 5482. Charax.
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 Charax. It says to sharpen to a point. All right. Do the ideal of scratching a pail or stake. All right. So it's basically a sharp little instrument. Okay. It's basically a needle. All right. And the Charax is the needle, and they're going to use the Charax to put the radio frequency identification chip, which is the Charagma, inside of you. It's going to prick your skin, and then they're going to inject it inside of you through the Charax, which is the needle, basically. All right? All right, so you don't want to take this, man, because it's going to be horrible. Horrible punishment for taking this chip. All right? Let's keep it going. So it says, free or bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right, so you're not going to be able to do any business. You ain't going to be able to sell, buy, live in apartments, because guess what? You're going to have to pay for that. And if you're not connected to the chip, how you going to pay your rent? All right, how you going to go to the grocery store? All the stuff that people take for granted, all right, it's going to be very important in that day. Having tampons, having food, having water. Hey, if you're not down with the system, you're going to be completely dependent on your Yahweh Bashim outside, or you're going to be fucked. All right? In verse 18, it says, here's wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, man. All right, 666. That's the universal barcode, okay? 6 on the end, 6 in the middle, and 6 on the latter end of it. All right? All right, and that's what I just wanted to bring this out. And let me bring out Revelation 14 and 10. This is the consequences of taking that chip. Verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, all right, meaning you're going to partake in this system, you down with homosexual, you down with women having liberty and freedom to gather abroad, you down with these kids having gender changes and shit. If you down with this system, hey, you're going to get destroyed right along with it, because Yahweh Shemi outside is angry at Esau and all these other nations for what he done to Yashala, to Israel. All right, but 2/3, you're going to be destined to die along with Esau, because you want to follow this devil. You want to partake in this beast system. So it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So you're going to get the full blast of his anger. You're going to get the full brunt force of his anger if you take this chip. This is the hour of temptation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. See, it's going to be a lot of death, all right? All right, and you people are gonna die, man, and we're gonna be on the chariots. Abaratazah. We're gonna be on the chariots, man. All right, looking at you, looking at you. You know, we're gonna be looking at you, laughing, enjoying ourselves while this bitch burned down, giving Yahweh Shimi outside all the glory. While this place totally gets dissolved. Alright? And that's the second death, which is the lake of fire. Revelations 20 and 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and the death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. America will be completely destroyed. This is the second death, alright? That's the lake of fire. This bitch getting totally burnt up. Verse 15. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the fire. Alright? So you people who don't want to get with Yahweh Shimi Outside's plan, alright, and we're the ambassadors sent to tell you all of the things, tell you these prophecies and break them down to you so you can get right. Hey, you're going to suffer a horrible death. And with that, I hope this was edifying, exhorting, and straight to the point, comforting to the hopeful elect. Salawam, Akim.